killed Jimmy Hoffa? Where is Jimmy Hoffa?
Imagine vanishing without a trace. One moment alive in the spotlight, the next swallowed by mystery. Tonight, we uncover the haunting stories of remarkable people who disappeared and were never seen again. Famous lives turned into enduring enigmas.
How did it feel to fly both oceans, Miss Earhart?
Well, it was very interesting to me to fly in southern waters rather than in the north.
Amelia Earhart was an iconic figure who inspired generations through her pioneering aviation adventures. Born in Kansas, Amelia soared into history as the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. In July of 1937, while attempting to circumnavigate the globe, Amelia and her navigator mysteriously vanished over the vast Pacific Ocean. Despite extensive searches and numerous theories, her disappearance remains unsolved. Her courageous spirit and groundbreaking achievements continue to captivate our imaginations, leaving behind an enduring legacy and one of history's most compelling mysteries.
Who killed Jimmy Hoffa? Where is Jimmy Hoffa buried? Is he even around? We're going to get you all the answers. It may be one of the greatest American...
Jimmy Hoffa was a powerful American labor union leader known for fiercely advocating for workers' rights. Serving as president of the influential Teamsters Union, Hoffa built a reputation both respected and controversial. In July 1975, Hoffa vanished after a meeting at a Detroit-area restaurant parking lot. Investigators combed through endless leads, but no solid evidence surfaced, and Hoffa was never found. His disappearance sparked decades of speculation, becoming one of the most famous missing person cases in American history and fueling countless theories that remain debated to this day.
A daring parachute escape from a flying 727 somewhere between wings.
A search was made of the plane immediately. We don't know who he was.
D.B. Cooper became America's most infamous hijacker after he dramatically parachuted from a commercial airplane in 1971, disappearing without a trace. Calmly demanding and securing a large cash ransom mid-flight, Cooper exited the plane somewhere over the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest. Despite extensive FBI investigations, he was never found, and his true identity remains unknown. His daring act captured the public's fascination, becoming legendary in American crime lore. Cooper's case remains open, still puzzling law enforcement and armchair detectives alike.
Glenn Miller boarded a small plane bound for Paris and was never seen again. No wreckage, no distress signal, just gone. So what really happened? Was it a tragic...
Glenn Miller was one of America's most beloved musicians, famous for creating timeless big band hits that defined an era. As the leader of the legendary Glenn Miller Orchestra, his songs boosted morale during the challenging days of World War II. In December 1944, Miller boarded a plane bound for Paris, but tragically it disappeared over the English Channel. Despite exhaustive searches, no wreckage was ever recovered, and Miller's fate remains unknown. His music endures, immortalizing his talent and leaving fans forever wondering about his untimely loss.
Steve Fossett was a skilled pilot who broke more than 100 aviation records around the world. But he crashed flying his airplane in the sea.
Steve Fossett was an American adventurer and aviation pioneer who set more than 100 remarkable records in air and sea exploration. Known for his fearless spirit, Fossett was the first person to complete a solo, non-stop balloon flight around the world. In September 2007, he vanished during a routine solo flight over the Nevada desert, sparking an extensive search that captured global attention. Although debris from his plane was eventually found, Fossett himself was never recovered. His daring achievements and mysterious disappearance still fascinate those inspired by exploration and adventure.
Around 7 a.m. the next morning, Richey left the Embassy Hotel, got into his car, drove to Wales, and then vanished without a trace.
Richey Edwards was the talented and enigmatic guitarist and lyricist of the Welsh alternative rock band Manic Street Preachers. Edwards quickly gained acclaim in the early 1990s, becoming a significant figure in Britain's music scene. However, in February 1995, Edwards vanished mysteriously after leaving his London hotel. His car was later discovered near the Severn Bridge in Wales, fueling speculation about his fate. Edwards was never found. Officially declared deceased in 2008, his disappearance remains one of rock music's most haunting mysteries.
You can began to notice that behind those pale green eyes lies a disturbing story of love, lies, and unfortunately, loss.
Brian Williams, better known as Bison Dele, was an accomplished NBA player recognized for his unique talent and charismatic presence on the court. After retiring at the peak of his basketball career, he pursued his passion for sailing and adventure. In July 2002, Williams vanished at sea while aboard his catamaran near Tahiti. Investigations revealed disturbing details involving his brother, who became a prime suspect but tragically passed away before answers could be uncovered. Fans and loved ones continue to honor his memory, reflecting on the tragic and mysterious end.
Se corresponde con el quién sabe dónde de los Estados Unidos de América, es decir, con los...
Ylenia Carrisi was a vibrant Italian TV personality and the daughter of beloved singers Romina Power and Albano Carrisi. Her natural charisma and talent brought her fame at an early age, making her a recognizable figure in European entertainment. However, in January 1994, Ylenia mysteriously disappeared in New Orleans. Witnesses claimed to have seen her near the Mississippi River, but extensive searches yielded no answers, leaving her family devastated and the case unsolved. Despite ongoing investigations, Ylenia was never found and was officially declared deceased in 2014. Her captivating smile and joyful spirit remain alive in the memories of those who loved her. Jim Sullivan was an American singer-songwriter admired for his unique blend of folk, rock, and country music. His soulful voice and poetic lyrics captivated audiences and earned him a dedicated following. In March 1975, while traveling to Nashville for new musical opportunities, Sullivan disappeared after his car was found abandoned in the New Mexico desert. No clear clues or evidence ever surfaced, leaving investigators and fans baffled by the mysterious circumstances. Despite thorough searches, Sullivan was never located, and his fate remains unknown. Today, his music continues to be rediscovered, preserving the legacy of this talented artist whose disappearance remains an enduring mystery. Licorice McKechnie was a gifted Scottish folk musician, best known as a member of the influential band, The Incredible String Band. Her ethereal voice and innovative musical style earned her praise and admiration during the 1960s and 70s. McKechnie chose a quiet life in the United States, ultimately settling in Arizona. In 1990, she mysteriously vanished from her desert home, and despite persistent efforts, no trace of her has ever been found. Her unexplained disappearance has continued to puzzle both fans and loved ones. Licorice McKechnie's musical contributions remain cherished, leaving a haunting yet beautiful legacy behind. If you enjoyed the documentary, you can subscribe and turn on notifications to support and watch more. Join our community and unlock new stories. Thanks for watching and take care.